heard this said by a pastor the last week on an Instagram reel, and it really got me thinking that lots of Christian men have gone soft. So, in what ways, as you're older than me, in what ways do you see Christian men practically need to find ways to step up?
We already suffer from which is one of the part of the original sin of what came from Adam, which led to all of this. It was passivity.
Passivity, yeah, okay.
Men are very prone to being very passive.
Yeah.
So it's going to be able to take it. So within the home, you need to know your place. As the pastor of your home, you know you have an obligation to understand you're the spiritual health, you're the main servant of the household.
And we have these children who are looking and they need to see, and two of which are males, but they need to see a model that's not built up by our way, but it's built up by Scripture. So they need to see what the male role looks like. They need to understand what God has called the male and the female to do, and how we work, not contradicting each other and conflicting with each other, because that's not, Scripture doesn't do that.
I think that ties into a lot of the reason why many dads nowadays convey looking lost or convey looking like they don't really know their purpose. I think there's a big gap in understanding biblical masculinity.
To understand what is a male leader. It's two things: sacrifice, and how your mental is, and how is your spirit life. How are you leading as a God-fearing man? A God-fearing man can move a mountain no matter how big or small he is.
When he walked in a room, he shifted the room. But he was also loving and compassionate, and that's what masculinity is.